also fell on that 22 plus move. Actually only 4 climbers in this final who didn't fall on that 22 plus move. I can see the route setters will get some criticism, but it is so difficult, isn't it? You make one decision that they're going to put a pocket there instead of a crimp, and maybe you didn't have enough holes and you made a decision. And
exactly.
It's a tiny detail.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's just, I think the setting would have been really good if just this pocket would have been a crimp or something else. Like just one hold, and because I think the rest of the route was actually really good, but they get rewarded for that because, yeah, 50 people fell, unfortunately, on that pocket move.
Well, the semi-final is done now, and
we hope the final is better.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you might think of it, we're on with the final now, and it's Manon Hily of France, who's been having a really good 2018. We didn't see her so much in the World Cups in the last 3 years, but it's been great to have her back. You can see there 5 minutes and 10 seconds left for her, the usual regulation 6 minutes. It is a short wall here in Wujiang, and the middle section's incredibly steep. Both the men's and the women's routes go through that very steepest panel, so we're not expecting time to be an issue because there aren't that many moves in itself, and so many of them are steep. I don't think the climbers will be resting too much once to get past about halfway on the route. That move there to the volume with the 2 holes, we both thought might be tricky, but
well, I think it was more actually the move to the pinch on the left, which you could also see was quite hard. Like she just had to commit, but she did it really well. And also now that move to the volume that she's holding now didn't look like really easy, but she did it really well.
Yeah, we have got some ties, just all the way through the competition. Tjasa Kalin and Mir Krampel, the Slovenian duo, are both tied throughout, so it could come down to time if it's for a podium position, remember. We did have just the one qualification group, so at least we do have count back to qualifiers in the case of everyone else, so they're the only 2 where it could come down to time. And Manon going pretty well so far, 2 minutes elapsed.
Yes.
She's entering a vertical section of the wall, and then it kicks out to, I'm told, 60 degrees overhanging.
These next 2 holds look not so good. I'm curious to see how she will do that. But now she's on that small slab part before the big roof. Like most of the climbers are always scared of that part because they're not really into slabs. Like from at least my teammates don't like it that much, usually. But she seems to go on with it pretty well.
After the adventures of the World Championships, we're nervously looking at that advertising sign just below her foot, but it doesn't seem to be causing any problems.
Oh, that's interesting.
Manon Hily now moving right, and that is the very steepest section of the wall that she's on now. Now she'll head out right, and the hold out to the right, there's kind of a dish there. It's not quite a good hold, and it's not quite a bad hold. It's a bit of a strange one. I'm interested the route setters have put those tick marks. It's obviously not quite as uniform as it looks from the ground.
I think the hold that she's holding now is like kind of the last rest before you go into that roof section, so you can have a little of a shakeout there before you just go into the really steep part there.
Manon Hily's look super composed and in control here. She's got 2 minutes 20 left, the feet cut loose, but this is a good performance so far.
At this spot I was wondering how to do it.
See her behind the pitch black here in Wujiang. It's chilly and there's a bit of rain in the air, but conditions not too bad overall.
That clip looked kind of hard. Sometimes these long clips are really an issue in the roof because they're so far away from the wall, and sometimes they're like, when it's windy, they're like tangling around, and it's really hard to get them. Like I also saw in the semis today at the boys, some people struggling with the clips. Sometimes these are tiny details that make the difference when someone gets the clip first go and some like take some time there.
I think that's one of the things that makes lead climbing so interesting, is that you make, I think, literally thousands of decisions in 6 minutes, and each one of them could be what cost you or what gives you the win.
Because you just have one chance.
Yeah.
And when you mess that up, it's over.
Again, there's a micro decision from Manon Hily. Thought about going for the clip and then decided against it. Now she slaps out with the right hand. She can't quite find the sweet spot of that volume. Slaps up with the left hand. Now she's just beginning to look tired, and it's not surprising really given how steep this section of the wall is. Gets a heel hook to try and provide some sort of relief.
Whoa. Oh, this heel doesn't look so good though.
Again, that clip's causing problems. She just can't work out how to get to it. Will she bring the rope to the quick draw or the quick draw to the rope? She takes the rope.
She's doing a really good job there.
Great job from Manon Hily, and it was just moving through with that right hand that caused the problem, but that's a brilliant start from her.
That was a really good effort. I mean, after the first time, it's always hard to tell if the route is just, I don't know, not so hard at the beginning, or if this person just did a really good job. We will see, but it looked really good. She climbed really well. Maybe this tiny decision of like trying to get the clip earlier cost her a little bit. Also that she had to try twice to go to that hold behind the corner.